in today's video I wanted to do my easy back to school drugstore tutorial. So this will actually be my first tutorial using all drugstore products. So if you're interested in this tutorial, please keep watching. Okay, so I know that some of you guys who are in school, whether it be high school, maybe even middle school or college, university, whatever, many of you have already gone back to school. I know in New York City, kids go back to school when I post this either yesterday or today. So I wanted to get this video out. I didn't want to do it too early, but I figured now would be a good time. And it's also perfect because a couple of days ago I picked up the September issue of Allure, which this is like my beauty Bible. I love this magazine for everything beauty related. And inside they actually had a feature called Schoolgirl Hair, and if I can get it together, so it looks like this, and these are basically just 4 hairstyles for back to school, which all feature kind of like a side swept look. I tried to do okay, I tried to do this one, and then I tried to do that one, but my head is just really big and they weren't really looking right, so I did my own rendition of it, and it's just I pulled a little bit of my hair and kind of bobby pinned it to the side. So this is my version of Schoolgirl Hair, and I think this is just a nice easygoing casual look for anybody in school, or if you're not in school like myself, this is just a nice hairstyle. And while I know this isn't a hair video, I received this sample of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment about a month ago when I went to the VIB Rouge event at Sephora, and this is my first time using it because I don't know why, but this stuff is amazing. I put it in my hair after I washed my hair yesterday. I let it air dry overnight, and today, before I blow dried my hair, I put about a pea-sized amount into each of the 4 sections of my hair, and this made my hair so soft and smooth. Like, my hair is usually pretty soft and smooth because of the Tresemme shampoo and conditioner I use, and I guess how I take care of my hair. But this stuff is awesome. It looks like this. This is just the deluxe sample size, but I used to think that I couldn't use stuff like this because my hair is chemically treated. It's kind of like Texlax, but I will be adding this into my regimen because I love it. Just really quick, it says it's a 5-in-1 styling treatment, combines our 2 patented technologies to provide all-day benefits you need for your perfect hair day. It smooths, volumizes, conditions, strengthens, and polishes. And honestly, when I usually straighten my hair with my flat iron, I use the comb chase method, which I basically, if this is my flat iron, I place a comb under it and run it through my hair just to get all my hair straight and going in the same direction. And I didn't even have to do that method with half of my hair. Once I realized that my hair was getting super straight, I would say anyone, no matter what type of hair you have, if you're going to be using heat on your hair or any styling tools, go check this out. Maybe get a sample at Sephora before you buy it just to see if you like it. But I'm absolutely in love with this, and I will definitely be adding this to my hair care regimen. So enough of that blabber. I'm going to get into this tutorial. Like I said earlier, it's mainly going to be a tutorial featuring drugstore products. I wanted to do that because a lot of times when you're in school, whether it be middle, high school, or college or university, you're on a budget, and I get that. So I wanted to make sure the products that I was using were budget friendly. Just like most of my tutorials, I already did my foundation just to save time, but I did use, and I'm sorry this is so dirty, but I used my Covergirl 3-in-1 All Day Flawless foundation. This is from the Queen collection, and this is color Q805 Amber Glow. This foundation is also great in the regular line if you're not a woman of color, if you don't have darker skin. This foundation is just amazing overall. It's actually my favorite drugstore foundation. So the first thing I'm going to do is start out with my eyeshadow primer. Unfortunately, this is probably one of the 2 or 3 products that aren't from the drugstore. I don't have an eyeshadow primer from the drugstore that I like. What's this? For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild palette that looks like this. And the color, or the color combination, is 736 in Petal Pusher. I'm going to be taking my MAC 239 and the color, this eyelid color right here, which is like a mauvey plum pinky color. Now on me, this color doesn't show up too pigmented, but I do have darker skin, so if you have lighter skin, it'll probably be more noticeable on you. But this is nice for me because it's not too bright and intense. The next color I'm going to use, unfortunately, is not from the drugstore, but I couldn't really find any inexpensive, like basic matte or transitional colors that I wanted to use. So I'll be using my little matte quad that I made, and I'm going to be going into Texture, which is right there. And I'm just going to pop that right in my crease to kind of blend out that lid color and to soften the look of that eye color. For my brow bone color, I think I'm actually going to use a Wet n Wild color. I'm going to use the color in this palette that is for your brow bone, and that's this light one up here. And I'm just going to use that same crease brush and pop that. I'm not sure if this is a matte color. It kind of looks like it. I'm not sure though. And then because that color looks like it might be a little pinky tone, I'm going to go back into my matte quad and use this color up here, Bamboo. Next, I'm going to do my brows, and I wanted to also make this look be something that you could do in like under 15 minutes. So instead of using an eyebrow pencil, which I don't know, for me an eyebrow pencil takes like 5 minutes on its own to use because I have to make sure they're perfect. But for this school look, I'm going to be using my NYX eyebrow cake powder, and I like this because I feel like putting powdered products in your eyebrows is kind of foolproof and it's just easier overall. And I have this in the color Brunette, and I'm just gonna dip my brush in the light one and the dark one, just kind of to mix it up a little. And then I'm just going to fill them in. Now that I have done my eyebrows and the eye look, I'm going to do my liner. For a kind of quick look, for me, I don't like to use liquid liner because sometimes I could get it messed up and then I'd have to like use a makeup wipe, and that could just become very time intensive. So I like to use my gel liner, and the one I love more than anyone I've ever tried is the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, and it just looks like this. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell the difference between this eye and this one, but I didn't do a thick line once again because this is for school. I don't want to look too done up, but it kind of just gives my lash line a little more definition. Now, unfortunately, probably my third product that I'm going to be using that isn't from the drugstore is going to be my mascara. I'm using my YSL Babydoll mascara, which is probably one of the most expensive mascaras ever. So I'm just going to put on this. Now, because this is a quick 15-minute tops look, I'm not going to apply any concealer under my eye because I don't really think that's necessary day to day. The next step is going to be my blush, and I'm using my favorite drugstore blush, which is actually NYX Mocha, and I just think it's the most beautiful shade and it will look good on anybody. And the last step is going to be the lips, and because it's fall time and because if I were to wear this look, it would be to grad school because that's what I just finished. I'm going to be using this darker lip shade, and this is the Sonia Kashuk Velvet Matte Lip Crayon. I will say, if I'm going to work or if I was in school and I didn't want to have to reapply my makeup throughout the day, I like wearing matte lipsticks or matte lip pencils. One, because you can really apply this without a mirror, and two, because it's going to last longer than something with a sheen. This is the finished look. I hope you like it. It's not really middle school or high school what I would wear, because I actually really didn't start wearing makeup until I was in college, but this is definitely something I would do for if I was going to class, because I think you could do it in under 15 minutes. So I hope you like this look. It's something different, but it's also really nice for the fall. So please leave any comments, questions, feedback, or video suggestions, that's the word, video suggestions down below. I would appreciate that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.